Perhaps we haven't met. I'm Discord.
Another chaotic battle!
Taste the scream of death.
Greetings, comrades. This is 88 Gelu, and this is the final little snippet video that I'll be showing on that giant mass of Forged Unity cards over there. For here, I'm showing you guys the cool cards that I got for those of you who did not want to slog through all of the tedious, 3 hours of unboxing. So, here it is. These two cards are rares. I decided to just put them in here because I didn't really have these two rares before I started opening these packs, and then I had too many of them. So this is Morph Mayhem. Generic 2 music counters. Choose a tribe. Creature of that tribe may not gain music counters. So that's a pretty cool little card. Now I have tons and tons of them. Illusionary Glissando, 0 music counters. Mapedian music. Relocate target Mirage on the battlefield to any space. Also pretty cool. Then here we have 4 Obstinado of Aben Emre. I can never pronounce the name of this card. It's Marillion, 2 music counters. Target Marillion or minion gains 10 energy for each minion in your discard pile. It could be really cool with some... I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are some clever ways to use it, and I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned them before. A sacrificial deck. A sacrificial discipline deck, because there are quite a number of minions that when you sacrifice them, they can damage your opponent's discipline. So, just a thought. And 2 Rakwanis. It's a Mapedian minion Muge with 2 music counters, which is rare for Mapedian, and the ability target equipped creature gains outperform speed 5 if you put a music counter thing on it. What my computer's doing weird things again. Computer? Camera. And if it's brainwashed, instead the target equipped creature, gains water 5 if you pay a music counter. You can see the disciplines over there. Fairly high wisdom, average speed, low power and courage. And the energy, this one has 45 and this one has 40. Okay. We now have 5 Shards of Solitude. Super rare. That guy's also super rare, and so is this one. Equipped creature gains 5 energy. If it's a Corral... When equipped Corral is engaged, unequipped creatures cannot be the target of music or activated abilities, which is really cool because basically you can have a Corral to tank while all your other creatures gain immunity, which is really nice. Especially if you have something like the illusionary... What is it? It's the... I don't remember it. Someone in the comments will tell me, but there is a Mirage that has the ability creatures must move into this space. If a creature can move into this space, they must do so. I think it's Mippedim or Mapedian Mirage. Anyway, the Gigan Trooper, 4 of these. Super rare, equipped creatures... equipped creature at the... I can't talk. Unique. At the beginning of combat, equipped creature loses all abilities and his stats become, or her stats, become 70 and gains... his or her energy becomes 70. Coral Balls. 3 of them. Super rare. 1 build cost. 5 water damage. If your engaged creature has Defender, deal 10 damage. So that's nice. Once again, can combo well with Cryomorph Barricade, though making a Defender deck, although nice and gimmicky, may be difficult to get a good structure-based attack deck to work around. Or abilities that can jump off of Defender to work with. A Colby, 4 of them, 40 energy, and 45 energy. Mepedian, he is a minion Muge as well. He is also unique. Reduce recklessness damage dealt to creatures you control by 10, or if he's brainwashed, increase recklessness damage dealt to creatures by 10. High courage, high wisdom, average, actually low speed and low power. Gorom, 2 of him, low energy, 35 and 25, and high courage, high wisdom, low power, low speed. While your discard pile contains an overworld or creatures you control gain water 5, underworld creatures you control gain fire 5, and petting creatures you control gain air 5, and because he is a general, he is legendary. None of these creatures so far have any element types. Oh, my back. Grand Take Stance, 3 of them. They'll cost 3, super rare. All of these cards now are going to be super ultra. 0 damage. If you control an overworlder, gain 10 energy. An underworlder, destroy the opposing engaged creature's battle gear. A Mepedian, the next attack played this turn deals 10 less damage. And a Danian, deal 10 damage. So that's a very interesting attack. Has many uses. Could be interesting to make a 4/5 tribe Bodil's Dagger deck. Mepedian Fulgurite. Equipped creature gains air 10. At the end of combat, destroy Mepedian Fulgurite. So a nice thing to do with that is if you have something like Garv, to just flip it face down so it doesn't become destroyed. A General Standard. When the General Standard is revealed, choose a tribe. Equipped creature is considered to belong to that tribe, while General Standard is face up. Is this already fully focused out? No, now it is. Okay. Making a bit more space. Blugon, Winter Warrior, another creature. He has water, 2 Muji counters, 50 energy and 55 energy. And pay 2 Muji counters, target attack counts as the first attack this combat. Brainwash, target attack does not count as the first attack this combat for paying yet again 2 Muji counters. Overworld, Minion Warrior. Above average, so high courage, high wisdom, average speed, low power. Ooh, wow, this is a lot. 5 Lake Blake Ears, initiative wisdom. At the beginning of combat, engage Marillion loses 10 energy. Engage Marillions named Ani gain 20 energy. Once again, not really useful anywhere except either an anti-Marillion deck or an Ani deck. As for Blugon, he could be very useful in, I guess, if you want to try, you can make a Overworld and Mepedian First Strike deck. That might be interesting. Or you could combine it with Takinam the Shadow Knight, except if she's loyal. Not sure if she is, and I don't have her, so that doesn't really matter. Magmon Retaliator. Fire and Earth, 70 energy, and this one is 75. Average courage, high power, low speed, low wisdom. Recklessness 5. Magmon deals 5 additional damage to Marillions and minions. When he's brainwashed, he deals 5 additional damage to non-Marillions. And still has Recklessness 5. Okay. Oops, sorry, camera. 3 Discipline Destructions, 4 build cost, 10 base damage, and then challenge each discipline 15, deal 10 damage. So challenge courage, challenge power, challenge wisdom, challenge speed. In total, it could possibly do 50 damage. I would probably put this in a discipline loss deck, because a very easy way to put in high damaging attacks in a deck that makes your opponent lose disciplines is challenges, because if all their disciplines start to drop, then, well, you can kind of pick up the... then it doesn't really matter how high your discipline is, because you can always make theirs lower and be able to succeed in challenges. And that was a bit of an overcomplicated sentence. Vanra. Basically the opposite of Magmon Retaliator. He is super... Oh, wait. Yep, all these guys that I've been saying are super. 2 Music counters, 45, 35, and 40 energy. Come back, you. High wisdom, average power, average courage, low speed. Danian squad leader minion. What is Magmon? He's an underworld minion elementalist, and Goram is a Danian noble elementalist, even though he has no element types. Anyway, so non-Danians you control deal 5 additional attack damage to infected creatures. When he's brainwashed, creatures you control deal an additional 5 attack damage to Marillions and minions. Oh geez, this is a lot of them. Bet I'm gonna have even more Tangnith Toborns though. Alright then. How many is this? 7. Okay. 7 Bareth Beyond Underworld Generals. None of them with max energy, which is 70, because my brother has one that has max energy, so I know. These guys have between 55 and 65 energy. High power, high speed, low courage, low wisdom, fire and air, 0 Muji counters. Sacrifice a creature with Bareth Beyond while Bareth Beyond is engaged. If you sacrificed an Overworlder, negate target Mujic. If you sacrificed a Mepetian, the next attack played by Bareth Beyond deals an additional 20 damage. If you sacrificed a Danian, Bareth Beyond gains 30 energy. He is legendary. So once again, it might be very interesting to put him in a Danian compost deck. If you gave him a Mandiblore Crown or infected him, he would count as a Mandiblore. And thus, if you sacrificed Danians, he could keep gaining 30 energy during combat, and as well as additional effects. Turns out I have just as many Tangnith Toborn. Tangnith Toborn Overworld General. I have between 55 and 65 energy. He has Fire and Water. Defender, Overworld Strategist Warrior. Bareth Beyond is a Underworld Elementalist Warrior. Okay. He is also legendary. Actually, no. About average to slightly above average courage. High power, high wisdom, low speed. On your opponent's turn, Tangnith Toborn gains Fire 5 if you control an Underworlder, Disarm, which is amazing if you control a Mepetian, and Element Proof all element types 5 if you control a Danian. Whatever, I'm just going to put these guys up there. I don't care if it's not in an order, I'll remember how to put them back. Grantake, Mepetian General. Another super, obviously. These guys are between 50 and 60 energy. He has 1 Muji counter, legendary, like all the generals. He actually has above average, like average to above average in power and courage. He has high wisdom and high speed. On your turn, other creatures you control gain 25 to all disciplines if you control an Overworlder, Intimidate Energy 10 if you control an Underworlder, and Waterproof 25 if you control a Danian. Okay. Oh, I see we are going to get to the interesting cards soon. So, I should have organized this better, but it's too late now. Okay, there we go. So, how many of these guys are there? There's like 5 of him. Okay. Opus opposed. Generic music, 1 music counter, heal 5 damage to target creature for each tribe you control. So if you're using all 5 tribes, that heals 25 energy and can be cast by anyone, which is really nice. Quarters of the Quartet, 2. Initiative music counters. While players control exactly 4 tribes, that player's creatures gain untargetable by opponents, which is amazing. Vidalf, Master Strategist. 3 music counters between 45 and 35 energy here. Pay a music counter, choose a tribe. Target creature also counts as the chosen tribe. He is unique. He is an overworld strategist. High wisdom and low everything else except courage, which I think is... No, never mind. His courage is low too. Should be higher though. Just based on context from the show. Elna. Elna's awesome. So, Elna, Danian Mandiblor Muge. 70 energy and 60 energy. 1 Muge counter on each of them. Earth. Oh, and Grantake has air, because I didn't mention that before. High courage, average speed, average to high power, and below average wisdom. While Elna is in your discard pile, at the beginning of combat, activate Hive, which is incredible. That is a really nice super. And then we have our promo card. We have 2 Simalin, which is really cool, mainly because I just didn't know you could get promo cards regularly in packs. One has 40 energy, the other one has 50. They have Earth and Water. The first attack against Simalin, each combat deals 20 less damage, which is nice. 80 courage, high courage, high power, high speed, and average to below average wisdom. So that's some pretty nice stats. And now we have the Ultras. Unified Tribe Charge. Once again, another no element or discipline attack. So it could be used in a Bodil's Dagger deck. Builds cost 5, 10 base damage, and deal 10 damage for each tribe you control. So if you control 5 tribes, this will do 60 damage. Which is amazing. That's more than if you were to use Harnessed Rage with a Koror. Glacial Plains, Marillion Heat Cannon. Initiative music counters, sacrifice 50 music counters, win the game. Any player may play this ability. Unique. So I'm definitely going to be making a Flood Morpher deck now that I have that. With Flag Amp, because Flag Amp is awesome for shuffling through your location deck. Boam. Ultra Rare Corral. 50 energy and to 45 energy here. High courage, high wisdom. Below average to average power and below average speed. At the beginning of combat, creatures engaged with Boam lose 5 energy for each element type they don't have. So if your opponent has 0 element types, then they will take 20 damage, just for instance. Though most creatures have like between 1 and 2 element types, so on a general basis, it will do 10 to 15 damage. And then we have 2 Maxor Protector of Params. Earth and Fire, 55 and 50 energy. unique and loyal, high courage. This guy's like 120 courage, which is incredible. High power, high wisdom, low speed. When Maxor is dealt attack damage, it gains Maxor deals an additional 5 attack damage, which by the way can stack. So if you take like 10 damage first attack, your next attack deals 5 more damage. If you then take another 10 damage during the next attack, then your next attack does plus 10 damage, and it goes on and on and on like that. And that's why he's really good with the Zerum armor, which makes sense because that's his battle gear. And similarly, we have Kaor the Fierce. He's the card that I really wanted, and you know what? I ended up getting 4 of him, which is more than I know what to do with. He has fire. He looks awesome as heck. He has a fire 10, unique, loyal, 65 between 60 and 65 energy over here. High power, like incredible power. This one has 115. Average to below average speed, below average wisdom, high courage. He is a Underworlder Conqueror warrior, whereas Maxor is a hero warrior and overworld, obviously. And like Maxor, if you give this guy his represented combo, which for him I guess would be the Song of Fury, it's very effective because then he'll have Fire 15. So these are all the cool cards that I got. The cards that I didn't get 3 cards in this pack opening, which are 1 Super, Uxum, though I do own him, I just didn't get him from this pack opening. And then also the Crown, 2 cards which I do not own, period, and did not get in this pack opening are the Crown of Ani and Lore the Ancestral Caller. Though I don't think I'm going to be getting Chaotic cards, especially not Forged Unity cards, for a long, long time. And if I ever get any more Forged Unity cards, it's either going to be that they're coming with other cards, like if I get a tin, or that I'm buying individual cards. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I look forward to making some awesome decks with these cards now that I have them fully to my disposal, and I don't need to worry about, like, keeping them stored away to make these videos. Now that I've made all of these videos, I can just go out and experiment and build decks, and it'll be fun and awesome, and I hope you guys are looking forward. So yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. Goodbye.